and close the casket. Thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that Pauly shit, see, I just be reacting.
Wow. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, let's move this here. Is the camera straight? Good. Hey everybody. I just wanted to start this by saying, how do I keep clearing my voice? I don't even need to clear my voice. Why do I keep doing that? Where can I put this cup where nobody can see it? Nowhere. So I'm just gonna hold it. If you have seen if you're here, you probably have already seen. Okay, hold on. Just start your intro. What's up with your boy Pauly? Welcome back to the channel. You could tell by the title exactly what we're getting into today. You could tell by the title. Is this good? I feel like the camera angle is really, really different. You could tell by the title. This is Moochii. It's not. I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. Okay. You could tell by the title. This is Black Caesar featuring This is Black Caesar. You could tell by the title. This is Black Caesar featuring Moochii and Plaga. One day at a time. Shot by the one and only 22 times. I don't know why I tried to do that so theatrical when I fumbled through that entire thing. It's something. This mic should not be all the way over here like this. It's something going on. Let me see. Boom. We're gonna put it like this. This like this. A little bit lower. Testing 1, 2. And I'm just gonna leave it alone. All right. So if you're seeing this, then I already know that you saw Moochii featuring Plaga Head in the Game official music video, shot by 22 times as well. I don't even know how. I don't even know how. It was very clear what the assignment was. You know what? I'm not gonna say I don't know how. Everything happens for a reason. So I was originally supposed to react to this. That's what it was just supposed to be. I was supposed to react to this, and I ended up reacting to Moochii featuring Plaga Head in the Game. How or why that happened, I don't know. All I can say is, nobody's gonna believe this, and that's fine. I'm still gonna say it just because I know it's the truth. When I got done editing that reaction, I was just like, yo, I think I'm gonna hit them up and be like, yo, send me something else. Nobody's gonna believe that, honestly and truly, because that just seems like, why would that be a thing? But that truly was how I felt. Because I'm like, yo, I really like tapping into Moochii's music. I know they got a whole movement over there going on, and I haven't tapped into her music in a while. So I actually had intentions of seeing if they had something else, even if it was something older that I never got to. Because I think it might be a couple of things that I never got to. So, but this is Black Caesar, a brand new artist on the channel. We have a brand new artist on the channel. Listen, in the last video, Plaga was the brand new artist, and he went crazy. He did his thing. He definitely held his own. He held his own. Hey, yo, what? Pause. No diddy. Plaga definitely held his. I'm about to say it again. Plaga definitely held his own on that feature. If you have not checked that out, go down into the pinned comment. I will leave that there, along with maybe a couple other links. I will leave the link to this original video as well. Like I said, it'd be maybe 2 or 3 things down there for you to check out. What I do want to do, I see this right here. Black Caesar has 9 subscribers. Now, all I'm asking, if you enjoyed this video, I'm gonna say it now, then I'm gonna say it at the end. If you enjoyed this video right here, go down. It will be the link to this original video. Just hit them with a subscribe. We know how it can be. We was just there not even a month ago. Maybe a little over a month ago. Now, we weren't at 9 subscribers, but we was on grind mode. We was crunching. And we're now blessed with over 7,000 subscribers. So all I'm asking you to do is, if you make it to this video and you enjoy this reaction right here, go down and subscribe to Black Caesar. So I'm asking. It's 100% free. It don't cost you no money to do that. So I'm not going to do no more talking, because this was already supposed to be done. This was already supposed to be out. And here we are now, just rambling and jambling and mambling and blambling. None of those are real words, but we're going to get into this right now. We're going to see what it's here for. Did I say this is one day at a time? I said so much stuff. Black Caesar featuring Moochii and Plaga, one day at a time, shot by 22 times. Okay, I think I did say that. I'm going to sit this here for a moment. I don't like the fact that this is in the camera like this, but the angle, see, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. We'll be here for like 20 minutes, me trying to get the camera angle. Hopefully it's good to go. I'll move over a little bit so we can put, that music video right here. Put the AirPods in. I don't know why I'm telling you all that. I'm going to cut all this part out. Excuse me?
That is him, you right. Dad! What you doing? Like, come on, get up!
Go Eagles! Go Eagles! Go Eagles!
What the fuck are you doing? Talking about one day at a time and shit. Get the fuck up!
Hey, Shank!
Man, this ain't Shank, this Moochii. What you doing?
Hey, Moochii! How's your music career going? I remember when I wanted to be a rapper and a singer.
What is going on?
Man, fuck that shit. Get your shit together, yo.
Ooh, that was the whole bottle.
Woo!
Let's go.
What's good, y'all? Black back in the building.
You crazy for this one.
All right, so before this gets started, the opening skit was fire. He's actually known to do this. He's done a couple of skits within Moochii's tracks. Mind you, this is not Moochii's track. She's a feature on this one. But he's done skits in the past. They've always been A1. They've always been hilarious. I wasn't expecting it. I saw him, I turned it on. I saw him laying down on the ground, but I didn't know what that was about to be. The beard, the whole nine. Yo, that whole thing was fine. I want to run it back, but I'm going to let it play, and then we'll run it back for the vibes after. I will say this as well. I didn't realize his name was Black Caesar. So I'm like, I had no clue who Black Caesar was. I know who he is now that I see him. But when it said Black Caesar, I'm just like, I don't know. But yeah, that's Moochii Pops. Yo, shout out to bro. Let's get it. What we doing? So he going to be a rapper for the day. He switching spots. Let's get it.
Don't come overnight.
Well, that's Fish Tank too. Shout out to them.
Yeah, you gotta put that grind on. Put your skelly on.
Okay.
Take one day at a time, didn't come overnight. Got money on my mind every day.
Okay.
Got one day at a time. Went from security and started got doing money on my mind every day. I had to put myself one day at a time. I got tired of not making no money on my mind every day.
Okay.
Take one day at a time. Got money on my mind every day.
What we doing?
I only care about me, I don't gotta do you. One day at a time, it's the way I make it through.
Okay.
I'ma bite just middle fingers to the motherfuckers singing shit smooth. Step in my way, I'ma knock down your roof. That's how
I ain't gonna
like
cap.
it. Moving in the
I ain't gonna cap. I can't let that hook. I can't let that hook just fly past. Like I didn't know that whole thing happened. Hold on. Boom. So we here with it. Shout out to Fish Tank.
You crazy for this one.
My shine don't come overnight. Yeah, you gotta put that grind on. Put your skelly on.
Black, what up?
Woo! Take one day at a time. Shine didn't come overnight. Got money on my mind every day. My chin in. Got one day went at a from time. Security and started got doing money on my mind every day. I had to put myself one day at a time.
Nah, you trying to trick me. They trying to trick me. They trying to trick me. Nah. It's a trick. It's a trick. Y'all trying to trick me. Okay, the instrumental is on a beam. Instrumental on a beam. It's like a parody hook. Like that's obviously a parody hook. it's a little bit of a bop though. That's why I'm like, yo, like, is this supposed to be for real? Cause Moochii come on and she snap like she really rapping, like she really going crazy. But is that hook for real? Or I'm not saying it's a bad hook. I'm not saying like, oh yo, like, hold on. Nah, see, y'all trying, you ain't give me no warning.
You crazy for this one.
My shine don't come overnight. Yeah, you gotta put that grind on, put your skelly on.
Cause he be joking.
Woo! Take one day at a time. Shine didn't come overnight. Got money on my mind every day. My chin in. Got one day at a time. Went from security and started got doing money on my mind every day. I had to put myself take one day at a time. I got tired of not making no money on my mind every day. I'm
gonna say this and I'm gonna let it play. This has to be sort of like it's semi parody. Y'all know what a parody is, meaning like it's not serious. It's like a play on what would have been real. So the hook is like, because you could have easily. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying the hook is bad. I promise I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is you could have tossed a little bit of auto-tune on that hook and it would have been like, oh snap. But you left the. It's like you used the recording that was supposed to have the auto-tune, but it didn't have the auto-tune on it. So it's like that one day at a time. So you see how when I said it was kind of like, yo, Paulie, what you doing? I think it's supposed to be like that though. I don't think it's supposed to be like a serious like, yo, listen to this hook. It's some. I can't get my words out. I think it's supposed to be like, wait, what? And on top of the fact that he's dancing by the train tracks in this suit, this homeless man suit. Okay, I'm not gonna stop. I'm playing all the way through. Hey, yo.
To my homie Joe. Got money on my mind every day.
I'm only worried about me. I don't gotta do it. One day at a time. It's the way I make it through. I'm a Pisces, middle fingers to the motherfuckers thinking shit smooth. Step in my way, I'ma knock down your roof. That's how it might be. Moving independent while I'm close, slowly reaching for $1 million when I started with a penny. Started in a basement in a lab without nobody. Now I'm doing things for like I got everybody. From the lab to the tank, plenty fishes in the sea, but all these bitches act the same. I wonder who they gonna be. I'm in my own world, it's in real people, but it's one day at a time.
Okay.
Ew.
What we doing?
Patience will take you a long way. I was walking. Now you those without it,
talking.
either dead in jail. Take one day at a time. Shit is tight. Shit is hard. Got money on my mind every day. I keep it going. I got one day at a time. Got money on my mind every day. Take one my pockets is sloppy. Got money on my mind every day. You can't copy a nigga like me at a time.
Hold on, I ain't gonna lie. This the type hook that the first time you hear, you like, I don't know. No matter what the hook is supposed to be. If this is supposed to be like okay, this is really what it is, or if it's like, we just, we kind of just throwing this joint out here. I'm on the fence with the hook. But the more I hear it, it's kind of like, this joint is kind of like a, make you want to just, but I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like, this is comedy, or like, this really supposed to be a bop. Moochii definitely had a solid first verse though, so that's what it's confusing me. I'm confused. I'm legitimately confused right now, but in a good way, I think. Yeah, in a good way for sure. I think. I don't know. I'm about to. Okay. I also like the fact that in a lot of situations, just from me listening to music on my free time and knowing what I like, knowing what I don't like, I don't typically like people talking in the background. But bro, talking in the background actually makes this what it is. It doesn't take anything away from it. It's not like, yo, what is he talking about? I can barely hear him. Nah, he in the back, he chatting. He talking more motivational. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I gotta listen back and really listen to what he's saying. But it sounds like he's talking that motivational talk too. So it's like, this is not put together like anything that I've necessarily seen. I mean, it's hook verse into a hook into a verse. I mean, that is normal. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, this is something I've never seen before or heard before. But it's just how it's put together. I don't know. From the skit in the beginning, I don't know. I'm engaged though. This is something where I'm like, yo, I have to keep watching. So if your plan was for somebody to watch this entire thing, you're gonna get them because they're gonna be like, yo, what the heck is going on? Because they don't know what I don't know. I'm about to play it.
Money on my mind every
Run it back a little bit.
Money on my mind every day. You can't copy it.
See, he talking that talk in the background.
Got money on my mind every day. Got one life to
Okay.
live, one shot, so go and
Plaga,
take
what
it.
up?
You make it, they gon' hate it. Let's focus on this paper. I know how it feels to wake up fucked up. Damn, pockets broke as hell. Another rock to sell. Damn. The welfare baby in a W hotel. The mind clear bubble when it kicks Chanel. I want from government cheese to frontin' niggas peas. Crabs in a barrel, I can smell the Dutch knees. You got your bills racking up and your girl cracking up. She fucking with a side nigga. You about to rob a nigga. Your job fronted on you and they just fired the nigga. You all fed up and you about to fire nigga. Damn. Shit get deep. Shit is real. I used to have, you know, it come with all the ups and downs. You just gotta balance life out, man.
Yo, why are you doing this?
Take one day at a time. Watch how they act money when you start mind every day. Got they one day at a time. Got money on my mind every day. Believing in yourself. One day at a time. Putting yourself on. Got money on my mind every day. They think you wanna take one day at a time.
Yo, listen, go, yo.
Have patience, nigga.
Wait, what did I say? Let's see what it said. All right, let's give a serious. I mean, that we gonna talk about this song in itself, but let's take a serious moment. This is dedicated to somebody by the name of George, born in October 7th, 1977, passed November 21st, 2019. So we're gonna give our honor to this gentleman right here. Cause you know that's what we do. You feel me? We're not gonna let that go by the wayside. If this is a track that is honoring somebody, then we're gonna make sure we give them that honor and that respect. With that being said, yo, I am so confused about this song right here because it's one of those things where I'm thinking that it's not a serious song. Me listening to both of the verses is like, nah, they legit rapping. They rapping. And the hook, even though I felt like it was like a little bit of comic relief, because there is no auto-tune there. I'm not saying bro can't sing. He can hold a tune. Let me rephrase that. He can hold a tune, but this whole time that light wasn't on. Are you kidding me? This entire time, from the beginning. Let's go back to the beginning. Go to the beginning. You had a skit in the beginning. And then the hook starts. It's no auto-tune on it. I know what I was going to say. Bro can sing better than me. So, I'm not saying you can't sing. You can definitely sing better than me. That's not really a compliment, but I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm not saying... I will say this. I'll say this. I say it like this. All seriousness. Like, I'm having a whole lot of fun right now. I'm really glad I was able to tap into this. But let me, really get out what I need to say. From the beginning to the end, this song, no matter what it is, whether it's more parody based for that hook, or if it's just flat out serious, he went in the booth and said, nah, this is legit. This is what I wanted to do. This is how I wanted to present it. By the end of the song, I know for a fact this is a song that I would play again. Now, is it playlist worthy? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not sure. But this is the kind of song that changed my mind really quickly from when I first heard that hook. The hook is one of my favorite parts. I never expected that. When I first heard it, I would have never said, oh, wow, if this hook gets stuck in my head, I'm going to be like wanting to say it. It's going to be like, you're going to wonder why you in the bathroom saying, one day at a time, and money on my mind every day. See, listen, my first time hearing it, and I already know the word. I think that's what he said. Hopefully that's what he actually said. I had a lot of coffee, just so y'all know. But yeah, I would for sure, whether on my own accord or because it's now stuck in my head, I would be okay with listening to this again. And that's what you want to do with music. You want to keep it fun. You want to keep it entertaining. You want to keep it engaging. It's checking the marks for all three of those things. I'm just as shocked as who? Who else is shocked? I don't know who else is shocked. I'm just as shocked as everybody else. I don't know what y'all are thinking. Let me know what y'all think right now in the comment section. That don't take away the fact. Y'all can be in the comment section right now, saying whatever you saying. Yo, this joint is fire. This is whatever. We gonna have to run it back for the vibes. I'm gonna play it straight through. I'm not gonna stop it. This is super interesting. Not anything that I would typically... this is not something I would typically say I would like. And I'm just basing it off the hook. Because a verse can be fire. But if I can't get to the verse, I'm not going to listen to it. That's the reality of it. So if I didn't like this hook, and I like both verses, I'm not going to sit through the song to listen to the hook. It's just that simple. I'm going to say, that's not really my favorite song. I don't know. Some people, if you got really fire hook, if you got really fire verse, I might skip the hook and get to it. That's hard. Can't think of a song I did that with. It's neither here nor there. I don't want to start rambling, even though this is Ramble Gang, Ladder Gang, what up? Ramble Gang, what up? But we not rambling today. We're going to run this back for the vibes. We're going to see what it's hitting for. I did not expect me to actually, I don't know what I expected. I don't know.
Oh, snap, that's him right there.
Oh, yeah. That is him. You right. Dad! What you
She want to kick him? She gonna kick him?
Go Eagles! Go Eagles! Go Eagles!
What the fuck are you doing? Talking about one day at a time and shit.
Oh.
Get the fuck up.
Hey, Shank.
Man, this ain't Shank. This Moochii. What you doing?
Hey, Moochii. How's your music career going? I remember when I wanted to be a rapper and a singer.
Man, fuck that shit. Get your shit together, yo.
Yo, she said that super hard too. She said, hey, come on, man, get up. What we doing, bro?
Good, y'all? Black back in the building.
What we doing, bro?
My shine don't come overnight. Yeah, you gotta put that grind.
Bro sound like a
on,
motivational
put your
speaker.
on.
Like legit sound like a motivational speaker.
Take one day at a time. Shine didn't come overnight. Got money on my mind every day. My chin in. Got one day at a time. Security and
How is this a hit?
every day. I had to put myself one
Nah,
day.
for real.
I got tired of not making
Nah,
no money.
I'll be okay. Let me take a glass up. I'll be honest, for real. That hook is not supposed to. Is not. That hook is not supposed to hit like it's hitting. This is the. I'm really trying. Yo, I'm low-key a little bit speechless. This is not the kind of hook that's supposed to hit, but it's perfect because it's the type of hook that if you hear it enough times, it's like, I didn't think I was going to like it, but I like it. Perfect for the radio. Perfect to get people's ears on it. Perfect for something like this. Where if you didn't click on this on your own, but you like, yo, let me click on this. Let me see what Paulie got going on. Do. Click on it. And they listening to it while I'm listening to it. They're like, yo, this joint is kind of a bop. Like, wait a minute. I ain't think I was going. That's the vibe I'm getting. When I first heard that hook, I wasn't going to be like, yo, this joint is crazy. I'm like, yo, let me just listen. Then I hear it again. I'm like, am I supposed to be bopping like that? I'm really bopping. I'm not even supposed to have stopped it. I'm supposed to be still playing it right now. Look, I'm still bopping. Okay. Yo. Black Caesar, what up? Yo, you got me lost for words. Like, for real, I'm not, like, no joke. Like, this might be a joint that I really be rocking with.
Grind on, put your skelly on. Woo! Take one day at a time. Shine didn't come overnight. Got money on my mind every day. My chin in. Got one day at a time. Security and started doing money on my mind every day. I had to put myself one day at a time. I got tired of not making no money on my mind every day. Take one day at a time. Got money on my mind every day.
I'm only worried about me. I don't gotta do you. One day at a time. It's the way I make it through. I'm a Pisces, middle fingers fingers to the motherfuckers singing shit smooth. Step in my way, I'ma knock down your roof. That's how it might be. Moving independent while I'm close. Slowly reaching for $1 million when I started with a penny. Started in a basement in a lab without nobody. Now I'm doing things for like I got everybody. From the lab to the tank, plenty fishes in the sea, but all these bitches act the same. I wonder who they gonna be. I'm in my own league, own real fish and real people. But it's one day at a time.
Solid verse.
Patience will take you a long way.
John start talking. Talk that talk.
Those without it, either dead in jail.
Facts.
Take one day at a time.
Facts.
Got money on my mind every day. Got one day at a time.
Why do I like this hook? Why do I like this hook?
Take one my pockets is sloppy.
I'm gonna be saying this for the next 2 days.
Shots are gonna take it. You make it, they gonna hate it. Let's focus on this paper. I know how it feels to wake up fucked up. Damn, pockets broke as hell. Another rock to sell. The welfare baby in a W hotel. The mind clear bubble when it kicks Chanel. I want from government cheese to frontin' niggas peas. Crabs in a barrel, I can smell the Dutch knees. You got your bills racking up and your girl cracking up. She fucking with a side nigga. You about to rob a nigga. Your job fronted on you and they just fired the nigga. You all fed up and you about to fire nigga. Damn. Shigga D.
Two solid verses. An unexpected hook. Putting it all the way together. Let me say it again. Let me say it again before we let that hook play one more time. Two solid verses with an unexpected hook that I don't even know. I don't like. That's not a hook that I feel like I would hear and say, yo, that hook is fire. For me personally, that's why I'm having such a conundrum. I'm having such a time. Because that's not something I would typically hear and be like, oh yeah. And guess what? I would have just let it go. I wouldn't have praised the hook and I wouldn't have not praised the hook. So for the fact I'm like, nah, wait a minute. Like this joint, like this is standing out more than everything else. And I had no intentions for it to stand out over everything else. You put this joint all the way together. Like, and again, I don't know if you meant to. I don't know if it's like, yo, I'm just going to kind of, I want to know the process of what you thinking. Now that we here now that I heard it, now that I'm just like, yo, I can't think of the words. Now that we here, now that I'm just like, yo, like I'm intrigued. I'm super intrigued to see what it is. Because we know the beginning, it was the skit. And he was like, I always wanted to be a rapper, always wanted to be a singer. So that's his segue into getting into the studio to do this right here. But like, was this hook supposed to be? I don't even know. But you got me. 100%. I wouldn't cap. I would have just said nothing about it and let it be. The track can be carried without the hook because you got two solid verses from two separate artists. But for the fact that this hook is standing out in my head, is like, again, if you would have sprinkled this is all I'm saying. This it wouldn't even be a second guess on the hook if you had sprinkled a little auto-tune on there. Like right, just not like just so then it would be like one day at a time. Okay, never mind. Don't not that. It wouldn't sound like that. But it would have had that like little crispier sound. But for the fact you're just like, nah, let me just leave it like it is. It made it like that's that ear that you gotta have, whether you being serious or whether you not. And I'm not saying the song is not a serious song, but I don't know. Like this joint got me all over the place. Let's hear this hook one more time.
Take one day at a time. Watch how got money on my mind every day. Got one day at a time.
Listen to him talking in the background. He got a motivational speech in the background. Who you know that's doing that? Not like for real.
Got money on my mind every day. Have patience, nigga.
Picked the perfect instrumental too. I ain't gonna lie. Perfect instrumental. It's more. Wait a minute. It's more. Hold up.
Boy can sing.
Yo, this track took me everywhere. This track just turned me every way but loose. Yo. I don't even know what to think. It is not in a bad way. Like, this was a track I could have easily just like, okay, yeah, 2 solid verses. Yeah, it's cool. Whatever I'm going to say. Because I was not a big fan of that hook in the beginning. But my second, third, fourth time hearing it, I'm like, one day at a time, money on my mind. Like, now I see here. We gonna tap it on for a second. We going on 30 minutes. I ain't even. It is what it is. It is. We ain't on no. We ain't on no time clock. Who said we ain't on no time clock? Anyway, we're not even checking for the time. I see right here where treTV from the. I need to be wearing my glasses. Obviously, these are not the glasses that I really need to see, but I was trying to be funny. Anyway, I see treTV from the BX. I've actually seen him on YouTube before, but he actually reacted to this as well. So I'm going to click this. This was not intended, but I'm going to click this. Is this... You had to put yourself... Black Caesar, Moochii. One day at a time. I'm going to click this. It was only 8 days ago. And I want to see what he has to say. Like, truly, honestly and truly, I want to see what he has to say. We're not going to... Obviously, not going to check out the whole thing, but I just want to see.
Poppin' treTV gang, this your boy treTV, and we back at y'all with another reaction. With this one, we got Black Caesar featuring Moochii, aka The Future. We also got Plaga on this one. It's called One Day at a Time. This was requested by my man's Black from the React to. Before I get into reaction, I gotta tell you a story how I even met Black. We was at the gym like 4 years ago. Me and my friend went to the gym. We're walking to the back of the gym at Planet Fitness, trying to figure out what equipment we're about to get on. As we're doing that, 3 white guys walk up to us and was like, "Did you see my phone?" But it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah,
and the energy he was coming across with, it was like, one of you guys stole my phone. So I looked at my man's like, "Yo, you seen his phone?" He said, "Nah." I said, "Bro, I ain't see your phone. We only been in here like 30 seconds. We didn't see no phones." And that's why I don't like going to Planet Fitness, because it's $10 a month. People think that you broke. Nah, I'm not broke. This just up the street from my house. It's a hop, skip, and a jump from away from my house to get here. I don't like going far to the gym. I like going somewhere close. So I went to the gym. And as they're looking for their phone, they're looking at us. As they're looking for their phone, they're looking at us. And then I tapped Black. At this time, I didn't know him from a can of paint, but it was bothering me because at this point, I just got a new house. I just got a new crib. The freaking bank account is on beef and broccoli. And I tapped him like, "Yo, can you believe these guys over there think that we stole their phone?" As I'm telling them this, they find the phone and they just leave the gym. No apology, no nothing. But I didn't need an apology because I ended up getting a friend out of this, because after they left, we all just started working out together, and we're just talking about everything. Then we end up exchanging numbers, and then every day we should call each other, and all 3 of us would go to the gym and work out, and that's how the relationship started.
It'd be like that.
But when we go to the gym, he should tell me about his daughter who's on here, Moochii, and he used to talk about his daughter like LeVar Ball talked about his sons. Remember when LeVar Ball first came on the scene, he used to talk about his sons like, "My son's gonna be better than Steph Curry, he's gonna be better than Michael Jordan." He had that type of belief in his son. It's the type of belief that he had in his daughter, Moochii, and it's good to see like 4 years later everybody manifested everything that they said it was to do. He was just working at an HVAC company, said he wanted to start his own company. I was at a job and told him I wanted to get in YouTube so I could start doing my own thing. And everything that we said, everything that he said his daughter was going to be, he said his daughter was to be a star, and she's slowly definitely becoming a star. So it's like nice to see everything manifested, and we getting into this reaction. And let's make this reaction even crazier. He called me, but I was asleep and I didn't answer. I think I called him the next day, and by the time I called him, he was like, "Yo, I wanted you to get in this video, but it's already shot." And I'm like, damn, it's already too late. So I definitely can't wait to see this video and see what I could have been a part of. So I'm not gonna waste no more of your time. Before we get in this video, you know how we do over here. If you didn't like, subscribe, or leave a comment, make sure you do that. Help with my daily fight with the algorithm. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
Oh, snap, I'm already subscribed. Let's get it. Let's go.
Got a McChicken in his hand. Colt 45.
Is that a McChicken?
Go Eagles.
One day at a time and shit.
One day at a time. Facts.
Hey, Shank. Man, this ain't Shank, this Moochie. What you doing?
I don't even know his kids' names.
Hey, Moochie. How's your music career going?
This is crazy.
When I wanted to be a rapper and a singer. Man, fuck that shit. Get your shit
Right.
together, yo.
I don't know why it's so funny. I just saw
Can you
this. Why am I
imagine,
laughing like
you
it's
just
the first
walking and
time?
you see your parent out on the streets or out on the railroad like this? It's the same way anybody would act like, yo, what is you doing? Get your ish together. This is not what we doing right now. You feel me? One day at a time.
What's good, y'all?
What's popping?
Black back in the building.
Fish tank.
You crazy for this one.
My shine don't come overnight.
Facts.
Yeah, you gotta put that grind on.
Yeah.
Put your skelly on.
That's Scully on. Yeah.
Woo. Take one day.
Let's
my
go.
shine didn't come overnight. Got money on my mind every day. My chin.
Facts.
Got one day at a time. Security and started got money on my mind every day.
All right, y'all. I did not mean to be reacting to this as long as I was. I need to know what he's going to say about the hook. The hook is now fire to me. All right, it's officially fire. It's officially fire. I don't have any ill. I didn't have any ill feelings before. I didn't have any ill feelings. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna say instrumental. There's no doubt in my mind that hook is now fire to me. I still want to know what he's going to say, but it is what it is at this point. I heard it enough times for it to change my mind. And I'm going to leave it with that. I want to see a little bit more of this, but I'm going to leave it at that. That's what you need no matter what. No matter what. You need the kind of hook to do exactly that. You got to hook people. That's why they call it that. So that hook takes you into the verse, back into the hook, back into the... What? That hook, you have that hook that takes you into the verse, back into the hook, back into the verse, back into the hook. Is that how it goes? Yeah. That's how it goes. 2 and 2. Unless it's one person, it might be hook versus hook. But we're not talking about that. But yeah, it's literally doing that. Throw it out there, you hook, you get them to say, oh, wait a minute, I'm listening. And yo, I'm listening. I'm listening to the point where I'm on another Reactors video trying to get their perspective on it. What the heck? How did I get here? But we're here now, so let's get back into it. See, he knew it was a bot from the jump.
Facts. You feel me? I got tired of not making no money. I had to put myself on. That was always the first conversation that we had. Like, yo, Trey, yo, you gotta put yourself on. He a little bit older than me, so he would always give me advice. Like, yo, you gotta put yourself on. Ain't nobody gonna put you on. Ain't nobody gonna help you. Everything you gotta do is do it yourself.
Fact.
And that always been the motto follow the game.
Fact.
Yo, put yourself on, cause ain't nobody gonna put you on.
Put you on.
Facts.
For real.
Rest in peace, yo.
Let me add to that really quickly. Put yourself on because nobody else is going to put you on. And if somebody comes across your path and helps you along the way, then it is what it is. That's just extra. That's just, a blessing for you walking in your purpose. But you're not supposed to look for somebody to help you out. You're not supposed to be looking for a handout. Like, oh, I need somebody to come help me with it. Nah, it don't work like that. Now, in the process of you doing what you're here to do, in that process, you're going to meet people that are on the same journey. You're going to meet people that are going to help you. Take that help if it makes sense to take that help. You also got to be mindful. You got to have your discernment on as well, because everybody that's here to help you, it's not for your betterment. It's so they can, use it against you at a later time. I do agree with that 100%. Put yourself on. I'm going to tell you this. When you at 100 subscribers, when you at 200 subscribers, and it's nobody, none of your friends, none of your family, when nobody is trying to help you, like, yo, can you check out my video? You might send it to 10 family members. I'm going to tell y'all YouTube-wise. You can have 10 subscribers. Even better. Let's start from the bottom. You can have 0 subscribers. You post your first video. This is how cold it is. You can send it to 10 family members and 10 friends. You'll say, hey, can you watch my video and put a like on it? Both things are free. Watching a YouTube video, putting a like on it is free. You can look at your video, your first YouTube video, in a week, and you'll see 2 views, 1 subscriber. And you'll say, wait a minute, I sent this to my 10 best friends. The 10 people I know going, they call me if they need something. They call me for money. They call me for this. They call me for that. You will send it to them. Hey, check this out. Send it to 10 family members, cousins, uncles, aunts. Hey, can you check out this video? They be wanting you to cook at the function. They be wanting you to pick up this from the store, XYZ. I'm going to send it to these 10. These are my 20 ride or die, and I got right here. A week goes by. 2 views on the video, 1 subscriber, 1 like. And you'll be like, what happened? But guess what? Bro is at I'm about to say 100. Bro is at 211,000 subscribers. I'm not saying that, people did. I'm not saying who supported him, who didn't. Guess what? He had 211,000. Now he got more than enough support. But guess what? When he had 1, 2, 3 subscribers, 10 subscribers, 20, what'd he say? He had to get it on his own. You can't look for the people that you think is going to help you. Sometimes you got to look for strangers to help you. Because strangers will be in your corner. The strangers are the ones sending the super chats. The strangers are the ones saying, hey, what can I do to help you? Yo, you my favorite content creator. You got to remember that. It's not always going to come from your family. I'll post a video on Facebook. It gets 0 likes. I say, hey, any of my Facebook fam, can you check out my new YouTube video? It'll get no likes. It'll get no comments. It'll get nothing. I'm not saying all the time. I'm saying figuratively for the most part. Because that's where most of the family and friends are. I do have some friends and some family that will support on Facebook. Have some friends and some family that will support in real life. So I'm not saying this. I'm not throwing shade on the people that y'all know. If y'all rock with me, Ladder Gang, Ramble Gang, what up? Y'all already know. But yeah, I'm actually going to end it here because we're going on 45 minutes. I want to give a special shout out to treTvfrmdabx. I'm already tapped in with bro. I know I've seen him on Instagram before. I didn't know I was subscribed to the channel already. So let's get it. Matter of fact, let me turn on post notifications. This is on personal. I think personal is what it's supposed to. No, let me put it to all. Mind you, I don't watch reactions that often, honestly and truly, but I do support reactors. So shout out to bro. You don't have to see anymore. We can see off rip that he's rocking with that hook. So me being unsure at the beginning don't have nothing to do with nobody else. But what I love about it, truly, honestly, 100%, what I love about it, honestly and truly, is that I can listen to it more than once and come to the realization that, wow, I actually do like that hook, which makes me appreciate the track even more. Imagine all the people that hear something one time and say, that's trash. Mind you, I'm an advocate for not doing that. I'm an advocate. If you watch my videos, you've heard me say it before, you have to give something a chance. You got to listen to it all the way through. You have to listen to it multiple times before you just label something that's garbage, label something that's trash. And you have to understand, if you listen to it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times and you still don't, it might not be for you. That's another thing. Still doesn't make it trash. What's that word I'm looking for? Some things are, what is it like when you sip wine? I said this word recently. I don't want to go off on a tangent. What is it we call it? It's an acquired taste. Some music is an acquired taste as well. So, that's also a thing. Let me know if y'all made it to the end of this video right now. Shout out to y'all. I will 100% have to put timestamps in this video because it's almost an hour long. But, I'll be honest, it was worth it. I enjoyed myself. I did not even expect that I was going to do this video because I originally thought the other video was the right one. Then I realized it was the wrong one. And now we're here again. But like I said, it was worth it. Like bro said, oh my God, see how things come full? You see how things come full circle? He told his story in the beginning. And he said, even though those people basically judged them and assumed that they took something, it was worth it in the end. And another thing, if you hear me talk on this channel, I say everything happens for a reason. So those people being racist or biased or whatever it was, because it could have been all those things, it could have been none of those things. They could have honestly thought that they might have looked like the people that possibly took the phone. Who knows? But it was worth it because in the end, he made a lifelong friend. So without those people doing what they did, they could have never met each other. And that would have been okay too. Life doesn't always work that way, but it did. So for the fact that I didn't expect to sit here and react to this, or you know, I messed up with in the beginning, because again, he told me exactly what to react to. I did my own thing. My brain went its own way. So I get a chance to sit here, react to it now, and I really had a really good time today. really had a good time today. But no, I really did enjoy sitting here reacting to this. So I'm going to end it here because I am rambling, jambling, mambling, fambling. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. If you made it this far, put your Cash App down below, and you will possibly win a Cash App prize of me sending you no money, because my Cash App is actually in the negative right now. So, I'm going to end it here. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to be funny. I didn't say down below. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's a banger? Are you rocking with it? Yeah, let me know. Love y'all so much. See y'all next time.
They gon' close the casket, thinking he a rapper, we gon' turn him to an actress. I don't ever start shit, but I ain't finna panic. If something don't add up, I just start subtracting. We ain't finna fold, we just keep adapting. I be on that poly shit, see, I just be reacting. Couple shots hit him, lay him out on chalk, shot him in the mouth, that was for the talk. Saying it's my time, got me checking on the clock. Where you get that attitude, I got it from the block. They be talking tough.